Yesterday I was sitting down at a table sharing this with a man. He said, "Why do you do this?" And I told him why, and I want to give you this illustration. The story is told of a man who was one day driving through town when suddenly he saw a wounded dog on the side of the road. Moved with compassion, he pulled over, picked it up, brought it in his car, took it home, and began to nurse it back to health. He bandaged its wounds, he began feeding it, giving it affection, attention, and a lot of love. One day, after the dog had made a full recovery, and the man was walking through the house carrying it in his arms, all of a sudden it jumped down, scampered out the door, and disappeared. The man stood there, dumbfounded, thinking to himself, I saved that dog from the brink of death. I brought it into my home, I fed it, I nurtured it, I gave it love and affection and attention, and it just scampers off and disappears. What an ungrateful little creature. Until the next day, when he heard a scratching at his door, only to open it and find that same dog standing there with another wounded dog right beside it. That's how it is with the Christian and his compassion for the lost. We ourselves were once blind. We were lost. We were literally on the brink of death and hell. And God reached down, rescued us, saved us, and healed us. And our passion in life now is to tell other lost sinners where they can find healing from the great physician. And friends, the reason why we're telling you this is because we've been touched by the Master. We've been healed by Jesus Christ. We've experienced His love and His forgiveness and His mercy. We're not here to condemn you. We're here to tell you where you can be forgiven, where you can be healed, where you can be saved.
I didn't know that I would be able to love like this, but now I do. That's why we got on the box and preach, because we love people.
Today I've been handing out tracts, and also I got to talk to this one kid, and I did it all by myself, and I did know what to say, whereas I was scared that I wouldn't know what to say, but I actually did.
I expected more resistance to the Word of God, and yes, we got resistance, but really I see the hunger. The people that you wouldn't think that would stop to listen really was hungry, and they really just stand there and watch and feed on the Word that God is feeding through me. So that's one thing that really surprised me, the hunger.
I always compare myself to people who have been doing this for longer and who are better at it. And I always think, oh, I'm not that good, I just shouldn't even do it. But I really learned that we're all individuals and we all have our own strengths, and we're all called to do this, and God will use what we have to give.
It's gonna be different now because now I have the responsibility that I know that I can do it. So I cannot go back home and be the same guy I used to be. Now I have to go and share the gospel in public.